Ladies and gentlemen, Kash Shaikh.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Kash Shaikh, and I am a small part of our amazing Baseball United team. This morning, it is my honor to introduce to you the man behind all that we have been building at Baseball United. Kash Shaikh is our president, CEO, chairman of the board, and majority owner. He's also my husband. And as you all will soon learn, Kash is not just the leader of our organization, he is the pace setter and the tone setter for our values, for our culture, and for our work ethic. And I can tell you from plenty of personal experience that no one cares more and no one works harder. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kash Shaikh.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mrs. Shaikh. I didn't think I was going to be doing that in this lifetime. We just got married 3 months ago, so 43 years old, first time. Allison is not only a vice president at BSB International, which is our agency of record at Baseball United. She's been the foundation for everything that I've been able to do personally and professionally for the last several years. So thank you, Allison. I'm also glad that we have now official footage of you saying nice things about me, so that in our next argument, I can just pull it up, right, Herbie, and say, like, remember I'm a decent dude? You remember you told all these people? So thank you. All of you, thank you so much for being here with us today. I'm so grateful to be able to share this moment, this milestone with each and every one of you. One of the most magical parts of this journey that we're all on together is that every step is history. It's historic because it truly has never been done before. And when I say the word history, I say it with full understanding and awareness and respect of the weight of that word. But everything from the game that we're bringing here at the level that we're bringing it, to the experience that we're bringing, to the people that you'll meet a few today, the legends who we're bringing it with. And one of the most important parts to our organization, and I know to me, the way that we're bringing it. With our culture, our values, our approach, intertwined with the full understanding and respect of the cultures and the environment that we're moving into. So it's a huge, huge honor. And again, I really appreciate you all being here with us today. Before we start our presentation, I wanted to acknowledge a few of our dignitaries here with us on this moment. Mr. Frank Joseph from the U.S. Consulate in Dubai. Frank and his team at the U.S. Consulate here in Dubai, as well as the embassy in Abu Dhabi, have been great partners, huge advocates of everything that we've been doing. And it's been so amazing, Frank, for us to work together with our shared passion of exporting America's pastime to this part of the world for the first time in history. So thank you so much for everything that you and the Consulate General are doing to support us. Thank you. Also here, mi hermano, Ambassador, His Excellency Julio Zuain, the Ambassador of the Dominican Republic to the United Arab Emirates. Mi deporte favorito es baseball. Yes. But, you know, Ambassador Zuain and his team have been huge, huge supporters. And a lot of you may not know that the Dominican Republic, a small island in the Caribbean, is actually the #1 producer of professional baseball talent in the world, per capita, you know. And we got one of them sitting right here, you know, one of them sitting right here you'll meet. I mean, it's in America we say baseball is our pastime, and the DR is religion. It's religion. So it's amazing to have the Dominican Republic support, and we appreciate you being here. And lastly, Mr. Salman Hanif from Dubai Sports City. Salman and the Dubai Sports City team have been really integral to everything that we're doing. We literally couldn't be here without you. And a lot of people don't get the opportunity to see Salman in action. I've been watching him, scouting him for the last 2 years. He's the man behind all the magic at this stadium, at Dubai International Stadium. And we get to work together in November to bring our showcase to life. So thank you, Salman. All right, we are Baseball United. We are the first ever professional baseball league created to serve the Middle East and South Asia with a laser focus on the GCC and the Indian subcontinent. And as you all know, this region is one of the most populous, diverse regions on the planet. 2 billion people. 1 billion of them are cricket fans. This is truly the bat and ball epicenter of the universe. And that understanding and knowledge is what inspired us initially to start this journey almost 2 years ago. But what kept us going on this journey through the ups and downs and the barriers of entry and the amount of time it took Salman to get back to us on emails was the learning from the data and the market about the number of avid baseball fans in this region. Because there are way more baseball fans than any of us ever imagined. In India alone, there's 53 million avid baseball fans. And avid is an important qualifier, particularly in market research, because these aren't casual fans. These are people that are transacting or engaging in some way. They're buying merchandise, they're trading memorabilia, they're streaming games, they're playing games. 53 million in India alone. Pakistan, 12.5 million avid baseball fans. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, 1.5 million avid baseball fans in a country of 30 million people. And here in the UAE, 800,000 avid baseball fans. When we started working with the consulate and the embassy, we were thinking, maybe we'll focus on the 50,000 American expats that are here. Hopefully, a lot of them are baseball fans. And what the research is telling us through our partnership with YouGov, as you all know, one of the market leaders in analytics and research, there's a ton more baseball fans that we get the opportunity to serve in this region. And one of the most exciting things about this fan base is that they're what you would call a premium fan base. It's actually not the cricket fan. The baseball fan is higher educated, higher employment rate, higher income than not only the cricket fan, but then Rep Pop or the average citizen. They spend more time on social media, they stream more content, they play more sports, they go to more live events with Zohaib, which we'll be happy about when hopefully they'll come see our broadcast. They're content creators, they're influencers. They're more active. As a person that's had the honor to build brands my whole life, the last 22 years, it's the perfect fan base that we get to build with. And from a baseball perspective, so you all understand a little bit about the map of baseball in this region. The WBSC is the governing body for baseball. It's like the FIFA for baseball. And there's 141 countries that are part of the WBSC. But once you get past the top 30 countries, which are pretty much North America, Latin America, and the Far East, those remaining 111 countries, we call it, John is our vice chairman and executive vice president of baseball operations, we call those 111 countries the forgotten nations of baseball. Because they have kids and players on the ground with tools and talent. They have coaches with the passion and the ability to teach and coach. They have leagues. They have little leagues, like Dubai Little League, one of the best little leagues on the planet. But they've just never had the focus, the infrastructure, the resources, the fields, and most definitely never a crown jewel professional league to inspire them and enable young people to aspire towards. And that's what we're bringing with Baseball United. Our mission at Baseball United is simple but powerful, and it's daunting, purposefully. because we understand the challenge here. I tell my team every day, respect the difficulty level of what we're doing. We want to inspire 1 billion new fans to fall in love with baseball. Obviously, that speaks to the cricket fan base. But we know to love the game, you got to learn the game. So education and teaching is a huge part of our business strategy, our fan engagement plan, through our brand building, our marketing, our content, our social media. And hopefully some of you all have seen it. You'll see a lot more starting tomorrow. How many of you all have played baseball before, by the way? Aside from our Hall of Famers up here, too. So a few of you guys, good, because John, I think we had 4 hands in the press come up. So the next press event, we got to have people out in the field playing. We're going to have Ali from Arab News pitching, right? And we want to have you guys out there to really learn the game so that you can teach it to your readers, because we believe this sport, Major League Baseball is the oldest professional sport in history on the planet. It's over 150 years old. And now we get a chance to transport it here to the region. 5 core values at Baseball United. We really try to be a values, principle-driven company. Passion, humility, integrity, respect, and our central one of unity. And it's not only built into our name at Baseball United, it's truly baked into our DNA as individuals and as an organization. My father was born in India, and my mother was born in Pakistan. I was born in Texas. But I grew up every day understanding the tension between India and Pakistan with my star-crossed lover parents that defied the odds and ticked off their parents by getting together. And I've always been driven by the opportunity to bring not only those countries, but folks in this part of the world together. Those of you in the GCC understand that at times the tension and conflict within the region. And when you look at this part of the world, we can unequivocally, I believe, agree. Middle East, South Asia is historically one of the most fractured and fragmented parts of the world. And we knew that coming in. And the first thing we did when we went to the consulates, we went to the embassies, we talked about this concept of baseball diplomacy. Really led by John Miedrich again. I keep referencing John. John, will you stand up, please, real quick? John Miedrich, our Executive Vice President, Vice Chairman. John, in his previous life, this is interesting. In John's previous life, he spent 20 years at NYPD. The last 10 years as the head of international operations based here in the Middle East. And through that, made a lot of great relationships, learned a lot. And through John's relationships and network, we were able to have a lot of inspiring conversations a couple years ago about the opportunity to take an American sport that no one in the region can really claim as their own. But all the people that we met in the region were excited and inspired to connect with. And through that baseball diplomacy, bring nations together to truly create the first ever truly international multi-nation cross-country league, which is what we've done and what we're doing with Baseball United. Hopefully you've seen we've launched 2 franchises already. The Mumbai Cobras was the first ever professional baseball franchise we've launched at Baseball United. It's also the first ever professional baseball franchise in the history of India. 1.4 billion people, they've been playing baseball in India for about 50 years. And we have a great partnership with an organization called the ABFI, the Amateur Baseball Federation of India. And this right here has been the biggest step change for baseball in India, the Mumbai Cobras. We've got Harshad representing us from Mumbai. Karachi Monarchs we launched. The first ever professional baseball franchise in the history of Pakistan. Pakistan is actually the most developed baseball nation in this region. They're the highest on the rankings in the WBSC. They're number 38. Remember I told you the top 30? After that, the Forgotten Nations. Pakistan is trying to become a remembered nation. They're 38, and they just won something called the West Asia Cup. In January, we were there, and we have a great partnership with the Pakistan Federation of Baseball as well. We've launched these two. Today, I hope the reason you guys are here is that we're launching our first two Middle East franchises. They're both from here in the UAE, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Are we good? Jeff, what do you think? This Jeff O'Brien, who a lot of you all know, has been a huge part of what we're doing on the ground for over a year and a half, helping us build. Max Shaukat has been here on the ground. You know, it's a moment for everybody, and we're live streaming Max, but this is for us too. Come on. This is what we're excited about. So let me tell you real quick before we introduce the teams, how the format of the league, very high level, and then we're excited to answer questions later. We're starting this November 10th, 11th, and 12th, with what we're calling our Dubai Showcase, right here in Dubai International Stadium, with our first 4 franchises playing just 4 games, 2 games each. It's a little taste of professional baseball in the region that we're really excited about. Our goal is to get as many fans into that stadium as possible. John and I have been coming every night, meditating, visualizing people in these stands. And today's the biggest day because we start our local marketing plan, our grassroots, our community partnerships, as soon as we get off this stage. And a lot of those have been in the works. Next year is our first full season. We'll have 8 franchises. 8 franchises. Those remaining 4 franchises we'll announce post-showcase. Currently, we as a league, Baseball United, own all the franchises. We'll be announcing our ownership groups most likely post-showcase. We have a couple that we may announce early if things come together. In our first full season, we'll be playing a total of 65 games, 56 regular season games and up to 9 playoff games. At least half of them will be here in Dubai International Stadium because Salman signed a paper for us, so we appreciate that. And then we'll play some games in Abu Dhabi as well as Doha. As you all know, there was 8 world-class facilities in Doha as part of the World Cup. 6 remain because 2 were disassembled. We've scouted those locations, and we have 2 in mind for our professional baseball league. Obviously, you all know this is a cricket stadium. And part of our IP and part of what we've learned to do, we believe better than anyone in the world, and you all will hold us accountable to that in November, is to be able to quickly and efficiently turn cricket pitches into baseball diamonds. And the shape, since a cricket, is this a circle? A cricket pitch is a circle, and a diamond for baseball gives you a lot of extra space to do some pretty cool things that you don't get back home in the States, which we're excited about and that we can innovate for. 2025, our plan is to expand to KSA. I mentioned the people that are bringing it to life here for us. The least important person on the screen is this gentleman right here. Everyone else, you're talking about baseball royalty. I know that a lot of folks in the room don't understand or haven't learned yet the type of royalty. I know you know Virat Kohli. This is the level of people from a professional baseball standpoint that we have. Hall of Famer Barry Larkin from the Cincinnati Reds. The first ever professional baseball franchise was in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's actually why we have our headquarters in Cincinnati, the birthplace of baseball. We wanted to be inspired by that and that city and that heritage to be able to bring it here. Mariano Rivera on the other end, New York Yankees, Hall of Famer. Only player in history to be unanimously voted in the Hall of Fame. Best closer in history. I know, Latif, you know all this stuff. I know we got one baseball fan here. Albert Pujols, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time, our global ambassador. Barry Larkin and Mariano Rivera are co-owners, and they're also board members. Albert Pujols is our global ambassador. Mr. Adrian Beltre, we talked about the Dominican Republic. Adrian, you want to put your hand up real quick before I call? This is Adrian Beltre. Future Hall of Famer because he just retired recently. So every day we whisper into his ear to please come play in Dubai. We'll see what happens. But Adrian's one of the greatest third basemen in history, over 3,000 hits. And an amazing person, an amazing leader. Felix Hernandez. King Felix, one of the best pitchers in baseball history, a future Hall of Famer of the Seattle Mariners. You know what's an amazing story is as soon as we land back in the U.S., we're going to Seattle for Felix to be inducted into the Seattle Mariners Hall of Fame, which is pretty cool. Elvis Andrus, who's currently playing right now for the Chicago White Sox, over 2,000 hits, two-time All-Star. And then our latest addition to the team, we announced it yesterday. It's the quickest deal that we closed, right, Nick? Is Nick Swisher right here up front. Nick Swisher is a World Series champion and All-Star from the New York Yankees. And now the newest co-owner. Gives me goosebumps, man, just looking at you. The newest co-owner of Baseball United. We could not do what we're doing without these guys. Sorry, John Medrick's on there too, John. I already mentioned you 3 times. That's enough. No, I'm spitting on you. I'm sorry. First I don't mention you, then I spit on you. We couldn't do this without these guys. The credibility, the passion, the input. Adrian found out about this a couple days ago and jumped on a plane a day later. That's what we have here. These aren't just names. These guys have invested their own dollars, and they're investing their own time into what we're building, and we truly, truly appreciate it. Lastly, before we get into teams, I just want to take a moment to thank the Emirates Cricket Board. Hopefully, some of you all saw a historic announcement we made just a few weeks ago. We signed a 15-year term and received sanctions through the ECB for our professional league here in the UAE, as well as the rights to our Abu Dhabi and Dubai franchises. And without that, we wouldn't be able to be here with you all today. So I really appreciate Sheikh Nayan bin Mubarak Al Nayan, the chairman of ECB, Khalid Al Zaruni, the vice chairman of ECB, for helping us, and the whole ECB board for enabling us to be here. So John, let's clap for the ECB. Thank you. All right. You guys ready to see some baseball franchises? Come on, Latif, are you ready? All right, let's see, I'm going to bring up Mr. Beltre up here with me to help usher in the latest era of sports here in the UAE. Bring in a Hall of Famer. Let's hear it for Mr. Beltre, please. Let's go, brother. Michaela, ready where's Michaela? She ready soon? Okay, cool. All right. First franchise that we're going to launch and share is Dubai. This franchise will officially, in the history books, be the first ever professional baseball franchise in the history of the GCC, and the 3rd franchise in Baseball United history. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dubai Wolves. The Dubai Wolves. John, that gave me some goosebumps. This franchise, we believe, will be one of the most iconic baseball franchises in the world. And before some of you ask me, which I know you might, why Wolves, I want to tell you. And for each brand, we've built out the brand identity, the brand framework, the brand details, the brand ethos. I'm going to read it to you for Dubai. Deep in the heart of the desert, you can hear its call. For centuries, the Arabian wolf has protected this terrain, guarding its history while guiding its growth. Purposefully adapted and intentionally placed, every part of the wolf has shifted with the sands. It not only embraced its environment, it became it. strong yet agile, beautiful yet bold, assertive yet open. What it lacks in size, it makes up in stature, an emblem of both guile and grace. This is Dubai. A scent of wild mixed with a sensation of wonder. An eye for potential and a vision for conquest. This city, like the wolf, emerged from the dunes. A presence that carries over all distance and a howl that echoes across the world. The Dubai Wolves. Dubai Wolves. Sexy wolf walk. There's the colorway for the Dubai Wolves is white, red, and black. We have 3 different jersey sets and uniforms that we'll be sharing. They're going to be on sale. So, Mon, if you want to get some on baseballunited.com right after the press conference, we'll be selling them here. But most importantly, you'll see them on the field. We have our home jerseys, which are white with the red pinstripes, that homage to the New York Yankees pinstripes, and the black and red, which obviously pays tribute to the UAE colors of the flag. This is one of the coolest jerseys that we've had a chance to build, and we've been doing work in baseball for a long time, and it's really awesome to see it come to life. Merchandise we'll be sharing. All of you will get some before you leave, hats and shirts. And as you all know, the baseball jersey is an iconic jersey. One of the big things that we want to do with our strategy is a mix of honoring the game and changing the game. Where we honor it, we keep it exactly the same as much as possible. And the jerseys are a part of that, real traditional American baseball jerseys. And what I wanted to do now is introduce someone who is going to serve as the honorary general manager for the Dubai Wolves, Mr. King Felix himself. Come on up, King Felix. Yes, sir. I know you're always swagged out, but we're going to swag you out some more. Mr. Beltre is going to do the honors. We're going to present King Felix with the first ever worn Dubai Wolves jersey with his number 34 on it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
JV, where are we looking? Where are we looking? All right, you gotta. Oh, you're gonna put it on. Oh, he's gonna put it on. Hey.
I might come back. We play here.
Herbie, we can keep the music. Once you put it on here, you're gonna want. Oh, you look good. I should have known.
You know I'm always look good, man.
Quick picture. Quick picture. Felix,
Yes?
after you.
Why after me? Okay. Thanks everybody to be here. Well, like you know, I'm Felix Hernandez. I mean, but this man right here with the leadership and all the group that we got with Baseball United, what we're trying to do here is something amazing. Trying to make history in the Middle East. I mean, trying to bring this beautiful baseball game, because it's beautiful, to the Middle East, to all the kids, and I'm introducing. I mean, it's something that I love. That's why I'm part of the team. That's why, thanks to you, thanks to this guy too, I'm here.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Felix Hernandez, everybody. The Dubai Wolves.
Thank you, Dubai Wolves. Let's go.
All right. Ready for the second one? Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. We released some teasers on social media this past week, so got some really good guesses. The Wolves guesses were crazy. We had some interesting ones. This one we got a little bit more on track. So, the second franchise from the Middle East in Baseball United history, also from the UAE, Abu Dhabi. Ladies and gentlemen, the Abu Dhabi Falcons. The Abu Dhabi Falcons. I don't think I need to read an ethos for you to understand why we chose Falcons, but we'll share it with you anyway, because one of the beautiful things that we learned in the process is the beauty of this national bird. Soaring with gravity and grace, the falcon is excellence personified, the ultimate bird of prey. A sight that's captured onlookers for centuries with its ability to blend the ends, speed and force, intelligence and intuition, focus and fringe. A trusted hunter and a celestial confidant, the falcon navigates the winds with precision and calm. This command of sphere and space has made the falcon one of the region's most prized companions and the enduring symbol of Abu Dhabi. Both share a symphony of traits that work together to inspire and invent, an elegant reminder that strength need not sacrifice beauty, and that vision must not lose tradition. Abu Dhabi and its Falcons together welcome all challenges with both power and poise. The Abu Dhabi Falcons.
Yeah. Yeah. Drinking dope, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. Boomer 90, turn me to a superhero. Yeah. If your metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm in that dope again.
Colorways for Abu Dhabi. Our home whites, our away grays, and an alternate of teal. And when you guys see the teal, which we'll release soon, it might become your favorite. Really pops, especially on that baseball field. Merchandise, again, will be released today on baseballunited.com and soon be for sale here in the UAE. This is another iconic brand that we believe we're building together. And most importantly, an amazing franchise that can represent the game of baseball here in the UAE. The Abu Dhabi Falcons, everyone. And now, as our honorary member to be the official jersey receiver, the first ever for Abu Dhabi, our newest co-owner, New York Yankees world champion Nick Swisher. Michaela, come on up. Let's go. Nick, and you'll hear in a second, so Nick is also going to be one of our commentators in November. He's going to be one of the voices of Baseball United Baseball, which is going to be pretty cool. Nick, you got your mic, or okay, you got it. Oh, you want to put it on too? Okay, let's do it. All right. All right, Nick, thank you.
Can you hold this for me for 1 second?
Yes.
I actually prepared a little something to say because I'm not as good of a speaker as my guy Kash right here, but I won't take too much of your time. Listen, I got involved with Baseball United because I love this game so much. It has given me everything that I have in this world. Introduced me to my wife, gave me my daughters, the roof over my head, the car that I drive. I have been so blessed throughout my life, and it is my job at this moment in my life to help give back and mentor to the next generation, so they too may have the same opportunity that I had myself. Baseball United, baseball here in the Middle East, will be that same amazing opportunity for others, and I am so proud to be part of this historic group that can come here and make it happen. The belief that I have in Kash, as well as the rest of the Baseball United family, is second to none. Listen, winners are dreamers who never give up, and that's exactly who we are. As for the fans, the people here in Dubai, I know how much you love cricket, and I know how much they love it, and I will do my best, as well as the rest of the team, to help them love the game of baseball just the same. It is an honor and a blessing to be here in Dubai with this group, and I can't thank you enough the way that you've welcomed us in, make us felt at home, and we can't wait to see you guys in November. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, his teal looks amazing.
It is. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Our 4 franchises for the November showcase here in Dubai, everyone. Mumbai Cobras, Karachi Monarchs, Dubai Wolves, Abu Dhabi Falcons. We'll let you all know first, November 10th, opening night for Baseball United, 6 p.m. No, we'll make it 7 p.m., sorry. 7 p.m. Friday night, Mumbai versus Karachi. First game in Baseball United history. Saturday, doubleheader, 2 p.m., Abu Dhabi versus Karachi. 6 p.m., Mumbai versus Dubai. And Sunday, 6 p.m., we'll finish with Dubai versus Abu Dhabi. I can't wait. Can't wait. One final look at the brands and the franchises that we've been able to put together. As Nick mentioned, the most exciting part for us is the opportunity to share this with all of you and all the fans out there. All those avid fans and all those future fans that we get to build and grow this game with. It's really an honor, and we appreciate and respect the opportunity. Now what we would like to do, actually we'll give you a couple updates just so everyone knows. September 19th is the first ever Baseball United draft. It's going to be hosted in Cincinnati, Ohio, as I mentioned, the birthplace of baseball and our U.S. headquarters. Our global headquarters will be here in Dubai. We just signed some paperwork to open our office in Bay Square. Where's JV? I don't know if it was a good sign or bad sign. After we were stuck in the parking garage for 45 minutes. But we are in Bay Square, close by. Very excited about that. September 19th, the draft. We'll live stream it on baseballunited.com. That's when you'll get to see the professional players that are going to be playing in this league. The group that John and his team and Eddie Diaz have put together is phenomenal. Each team has at least 7 players that played at the Major League Baseball level. And every single player played professional baseball across the world. So we're talking about legitimate professional baseball come day one, opening night. And our showcase, as we mentioned, November 10th and 12th. Before we bring the guys up and myself for a Q&A, I wanted to invite Frank to come up and share some words on behalf of the U.S. Consulate.
All right. Thank you, Kash. Kash, I think you started out with the right word, historic. Truly, this is a historic day as we celebrate the launching of a professional baseball league here in the Middle East and South Asia. You know, baseball is referred to as America's favorite pastime, but really the sport is far more global now than it ever has been. And to those with the vision and the courage to bring a baseball league here to the UAE, I thank you. So let me just recognize our good friends, Kash, John, Adrian, Felix, and our good buddy Nick for having that courage to do this. Now, a government official, we got to speak from cleared points. I'm going to cheat. Just don't tell anybody I said this next part. I grew up playing baseball, going to baseball camps, going to games, season ticket holders to the major leagues, you name it. And through that, I learned two things. First, and I mean this sincerely, I'm a really good baseball player. My little league stat line would compete with anybody sitting in the second row. You guys don't intimidate me. But second, and I think this is the key point I'd just like to impress upon you, there's something magical about this sport, baseball. It creates these bonding opportunities that I'm telling you, you just don't get in other sports. And some of my most special memories, cherished memories with friends, family, teammates is with this sport. And I played them all, I have to tell you. So I really encourage everybody here, give it a try. Go to a game, and I'll go with you. Thank you.
Frank, we have a couple gifts for you too. I'm gonna put this down. Where's Josh? I don't think I'm allowed to put the jersey on the ground here. You get two. You get two for the consulate. One Abu Dhabi. Beltre, you left me. Beltre, you want to come up? Come on. Get a quick pick. And then you want to go to the middle?
3,000 hits. I had 3,000 hits in Little League. Swear to God.
Exactly.
All right, brother.
Awesome. We'll do one with Dubai too. All right.
There we go. I'll probably need a smaller size, but that's it.
Thank you so much, and thank you to the consulate. Two last things in question. I'd like to invite Ambassador Wayne onto the stage. We have you to thank, and we have your jersey somewhere that we're going to get for you. Abu Dhabi. But I'm going to hand the mic to you first as well.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, guys. You know, for us in the Embassy of the Dominican Republic, it's a dream come true to see our favorite sport coming to the United Arab Emirates and the Gulf region, and also Pakistan and India. You know, in baseball, like in any other manufactured product, you need raw materials for that. And we believe that Dominicans had brought this very special raw material to the sport of baseball. Baseball has taken root in the Dominican Republic. It's part of our culture. We're very proud of it. And when Kash and John pitched the idea of creating this baseball league for this region, my eyes popped up, because in the Dominican Republic, we have influence in this. You know, we have like 36% of players in the Major League Baseball is from Dominican Republic ascent, and we believe that for our culture, this is a win-win situation. You guys win, the economy of the United Arab Emirates wins, and the residents and the visitors of the United Arab Emirates also win with this. So I hope all the success for Baseball United in the UAE and in the Gulf region and in Pakistan and India. And it's also a dream to see a fellow Dominican leading this project. Also, the brand ambassador, Albert Pujols, also. It's it's a very loved person. We're very proud of them, and we wish you guys all the success. Please count on the support of the Dominican Republic and the Dominican Baseball Commission and the Dominican Professional Baseball League for all the cooperation that you need on this endeavor, man. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you. Please. Adrian, let's flip sides now. You get on this side.
This side?
Oh yeah. Thank you. Dubai, man. This looks good. I'm gonna wear this while watching the draft.
Exactly.
The games in November, man.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Last one. I know it's getting hot in here. Salman, you got to come up, Salman. Salman Hanif. Herbie, we ready? Salman, we gave the ambassador Abu Dhabi, Salman. Dubai.
Oh, my number.
Yes. Your lucky number. The details. Awesome, awesome. Do you want to say anything?
Just like thank, I wasn't prepared for this, but still I think it was a really, really impressive launch. And to start the journey, I think I've been in touch with you for more than a year now. I think you had the confidence right from the beginning. Dubai had never seen a baseball event at such a large scale, I think. And the way you are putting this together, this gives us a lot of confidence that this will really develop, you will really grow, and I think Dubai will see, and the whole world will see that baseball is, this region has established itself. And while you launched Dubai and Abu Dhabi, it really gave me the goosebumps, and literally, like, it was really, really great and impressive, something we have not really seen. I have been here for 15 years, like working in Dubai Sports City, but something coming up at such a impressive way. I think I hats off to you for all the efforts you have made, and I think everyone sitting in this room, I think will be very confident that in coming years, like you have shown us a 3-year journey, I think you will be able to achieve with all the success. And on behalf of Dubai Stadium, I give you full confidence that we'll be here to support you throughout this journey, and we're really looking forward to work with you. And I can't wait to hold the bat.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Leave the stools up here. All right, everyone. We're going to do a quick Q&A for any questions in the audience. We'll start them. Felix and Nick, do you guys want to come up as well? Herbie, let's get them some mics for people as well. Yes, sir. Vishal, were you helping with the mic? Perfect. You can, whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you for the invitation. My name is Mukhtar Rustom from 9C News. First of all, congratulations. I know it's late, 3 months, but it's okay. Congratulations for the marriage and congratulations for this great.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Father from India, mother from Pakistan, idea from Texas. It's a good combination, more than Salman Khan and Kareena Kaif film, okay? My question is, this sport needs a community, a lot of fans, a lot of knowledge, a lot of passion, a lot of how you will create all this and manage it. And what's your expectation? This is my first question. My second question, it looks like a sport for men. What about women? Thank you.
Great questions, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. You know, the numbers that we shared are just numbers on paper. They're exciting, and they've helped us get to where we are in terms of the numbers of avid fans here in the UAE. Now, our biggest challenge is exactly what you said. How do we connect with them? How do we build at the grassroots level? How do we support the people that already love the game and teach people? One way that we're going to do that with Dubai in particular is we're going to be launching our fan club soon. It's called the Wolf Pack. It's called the Wolf Pack. And the Wolf Pack is, we've already met the leaders of it. And the beautiful thing about it is these are passionate fans that on their own want to help grow the game. They message John and I pretty much every single day. We've learned from a lot of great models. We learned from how the latest FC teams have really grown in the US. Similar challenge of taking the world sport and bringing that to the US over the last couple of decades. How they built passionate fan bases. So the core part of what we're doing, the minute, as I mentioned, we get off this stage, up until November and beyond, is going to be in the community, with our partners, and with the fans. In terms of women, as you all know, the way bat and ball works in baseball is typically women play softball, men play baseball. That's one part of the game that we're looking to innovate as well. We're going to be announcing one of the first female coaches as part of our league, Baseball United. I don't want to give it away too soon, but she's been a pioneer in the game for a very long time. She was one of the first people to, actually the first woman in history to throw batting practice sessions for a professional baseball league team. We're going to be announcing her soon. And then for us, you know, it's all about the talent and the character and the values that people have. And man or woman, if you can meet those bars and expectation, we'd love to have you on the field. What's that? Yes. Yes. Anything else to add, guys?
Hi.
I think it's a gift for everybody, either women's or men's or kids, or for everybody. It's a sport. It's a beautiful sport.
Hi. Excuse me. Here. This is Mohammad Abdullah from Gulf Today. I have a lot of questions, but of course I am going to ask 2 or 3 of them right now in a single go. Okay. What I have understood after listening to you for almost 1.5 hours, that this is a league, that first professional league that is going to be launched here in this part of the world. And it is an inter-country league, 3 countries, 4 teams, right? As you have given a good database of the fans, that we have 50 million fans in India and some 12 million fans in Pakistan and some 300,000 in UAE. But if you see, cricket is a game which is very popular in these countries, and when cricket matches are held in this particular stadium, the whole stadium is empty. So what are your plans to fetch the fans to the stadium here? Do you think that you'll be able to find those many fans? And the other things that, let me complete, please.
Let me answer that one first, because
okay.
Salman had some visible and audible groans when you said the stadium is empty here, because, you know, it's one of the things that's most exciting for us and also scary for us. I've been at this stadium when India played Pakistan at the Asia Cup and seen it packed. And I've also been here, as you mentioned, at some cricket matches where there wasn't many people here. And to me, that's a massive challenge and a massive opportunity baked into one. Because as we mentioned, the baseball fan is not the cricket fan. They're the demographic, the psychographic, the way they spend their hard-earned money, what they get excited to do. So we actually feel we have a clear point of difference. If you look at it from a business building standpoint, and you look at bat and ball as a portfolio, you know, cricket is closer to the value end of that portfolio, and baseball is closer to the premium end. So we really get an opportunity for ECB, Dubai Sports City, Dubai International Stadium, this country, to be able to start to really grow and learn the whole spectrum of bat and ball. And the other thing that we have to do is make it much more exciting. Hopefully you got a taste of who we are today. This is just step one of a 100,000 step journey.
Yeah.
We're going to be having concerts every night of our showcase. Nick Swisher is going to be singing. We'll announce the artist soon. So there'll be entertainment that is going to be a huge part of who we are and what we do as well.
And having one franchisee from Karachi and Mumbai means 2 countries which are arch rival, right? So are you trying to cash in on that rivalry between India and Pakistan in cricket? You are trying to bring that rivalry into baseball also?
I mean, you know the answer to that question. Come on. Of course. I'm trying to cash in on that at my own home with my mom and dad fighting about it. So, I mean, you know, 400 million people watch when India and Pakistan play cricket. You know, 400 million people aren't going to watch opening night for us. We know that. This is a journey. There's a reason we signed a 15-year agreement. There's no such thing as an overnight success, as you all know. We got to put in the work. The first year is going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard. But, you know, we have a resilient group that's had a lot of wins and a lot of losses, and we know how to build. So, you know, inshallah, over time, we'll be able to grow this into what we believe is the next great sport in the region.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, Kash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ali, you're next. You're next. Yes.
Linda from Arabian Gear. You mentioned they will be next in Doha. So any timeline for it, and any other expansion plan in the region, Middle East, like?
A lot of expansion plans. We're not ready to share it just yet. But I will tell you, like I said, GCC is our focus, as well as the subcontinent. We launched 4 franchises. We have 4 more. So I'm sure you all can have some ideas of some of the potential countries and cities that are involved. The beautiful thing about what we're doing, and also the challenging thing, is we are a startup, you know, and we're building this as a startup. So we're listening to offers, and we're excited to work with people who are excited to bring baseball. If we get a phone call from a city, an ambassador, a nation, a president, a prime minister says, hey, bring Baseball United to us, we'll come. Because it's not just about pushing. It's not about pushing for us. We want to go where there's pull. Here in Dubai, thanks to Salman, Khalid Al-Zaruni, the team here, Sheikh Nayan bin Mubarak Al Nayan, there was pull. And that's why we're here. So we're excited about expanding across the region. We will stay playing games for the foreseeable future within the GCC, though. We'll have franchises from different countries, but GCC is where we plan on playing the games.
One of the things else that I think that you should know as well is that for the 3 gentlemen up here, as well as Kash and the rest of our ownership group, as well as the rest of the Baseball United family, this is something that we want to be part of. This is something that we love. The fact that we all played this game from little kids up until this point right now, such an amazing opportunity for all us to grow the game here from nothing and build it into something absolutely phenomenal. So I think for us, we are the blessed ones that get the opportunity to come here and expand. And if we get that opportunity, we're going to do it to the best of our ability.
Yes, ma'am.
From Youth Arabia. I'm so happy to see Nick. You are very excited for this experience. This is very clearly here. This is a very niche market and totally different about basketball and baseball and all those kind of sports. Any special marketing plan to really get this idea clear for this market?
Well, everything that we do from today until November 10th is going to be about marketing. It's going to be about the content. If you guys have already had a chance to engage with Baseball United on social media, you've seen it. If not, you should check it out. You see a little bit of our animations, how we introduce the teams. We're a social media content-driven company. In 3 months, we already have 4 times the following as Major League Baseball does in India. I'm sorry to our MLB guys.
And we'll take it.
So we, you know, we're going to build this brand, content first, social media first, and then grassroots activations. A little bit of what we call in the States guerrilla marketing as well, as long as we don't break any rules. I promise we won't break any rules. But we'll get as many permits as possible. But you'll see us out on the streets a bit soon. Ali.
Kash, finally.
Yes.
I might have asked you this question in the past, but I'm going to ask it again. You mentioned, obviously, engagement with the fans and bringing it to like a younger audience and so on. Will down the line, you know, in future years, will you be like looking for talent to come out of the region and join the league? Good question.
Great question. I'll share and see what the guys think as well. In the rosters that we've put together for the showcase are a bit more condensed rosters than a typical professional season because it's only 4 games. So each team has 20 roster spots, 13 position players and 7 pitchers. For each team, 16 of those players are going to be professional baseball players. 4 spots on each team we are holding for prospects. We call that prospect group, which I wasn't supposed to share until next week, but I'm going to share it because Ali's asking. He looks so friendly when he's asking me. We call that group the Super 16. The Super 16. We've already identified half of those players. It gives me goosebumps again, John, thinking about it. John Miedrich, Eddie Diaz, our VP of Baseball Ops, Carlos Mirabal, another professional player, part of our baseball operations team, have been on the ground. Vishnu from India, recruiting, scouting, training. We'll have 4 prospects from India that are going to be on that field in November. We're going to have 4 prospects from Pakistan, and then 8 from the surrounding countries in the region, also in the GCC. So even in November, we're going to have folks from this region. The honest truth is, today, there's not as many players, not too many, that can compete at the professional level. Because everything I mentioned early on about the forgotten nations of baseball, it's not that they don't have tools and talent. The best pitcher in India throws 91 miles per hour right now. You're going to meet him. And he's half my age, less than half my age. He's got a great career ahead of him. So there's kids who can play here. We're bringing our curriculum, our training curriculum. Barry Larkin, one of our Hall of Famers, board members, co-investors, co-owners, has created one of the best baseball training curriculums we believe in on the planet. All these guys know a thing or two about baseball. They're inputting into the training. So we're starting with prospects, but our goal, Ali, is to have as many people locally from the region playing, not just in our league. You know, as you all know, I hope you spend more time learning about baseball. There's a lot of professional baseball leagues in the world, Latin America, East Asia. We want to develop kids who can play in Baseball United, play in Japan, play in Venezuela, play in the DR. You know, this is real opportunity. Play in Major League Baseball. You all know from India, Pakistan, I mean, when you play a government-sanctioned sport, which we're working with government partners, especially an Olympic sport, which baseball is, cricket is not, you get access to jobs and education and opportunities that you don't get if you don't play those sports. So this is a long-term journey, and we're excited to grow with the people in the region, the prospects in the region.
No doubt. No, I think all you can really ask for is an opportunity, and we're being able to give those to the Super 16, which is absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to meet them. I can't wait to work with them. I know for the rest of us guys, we are so excited about this, to be able to come over here and put our hands on the final product. And at the end of the day, like Kash was saying, get guys and maybe women to go play in different parts of the world, but come from Baseball United and be part of our family to start off with.
Adrian, Felix, anything on that?
Yeah,
Players,
I think
prospects?
the whole idea is that, you know, just not, we love the game. And the challenge for us was not just to become a part of something that we don't know. We know baseball, but my first thing was when I talked to Kash and find out about the whole thing is I wanted to grow the game in an area where just they don't know the game. I mean, I grew up in Dominican and I love the game. I know how wonderful it is. And the opportunity to bring it to a different region with the kids, they soccer, they know cricket, they know different sports, but they don't know the game. So for us, it's a challenge to come here, not only for the guys that can play it right now, but go out to the city, go out to the little different part of the UAE, and teach these kids baseball. Because we're not just doing this for next year and the year after. It's just to grow for many years. So those kids that are 4, 5 to 12, they can actually fall in love with the game and learn the game and become, maybe the best player in MLB. You know, it's a challenge for us to grow the game here, but we're not looking just for next year. We're looking to beyond that and so the game become special here, just like we love the game, they can love the game too.
What you got, Felix?
They said it all. You guys right. I'm excited too. I'm excited to grow this. I mean, this is a beautiful game, and to work with those 16 guys that you say, I mean, I can't wait to meet him.
Awesome. I'm going to tell Adrian's story that he usually tells, because when we first reached out to him, John reached out to him and we asked him to be a manager. And he was like, manager? I want to be an owner. It was one of the craziest conversations, and Adrian was one of the first people that we brought on from MLB, so we appreciate you. Felix was the easiest pitch.
No, I said, well, wait a minute. Yeah, I was the easiest pitch because of him.
Yeah.
And I throws in a lot, so I'm like, I'm in.
Once Adrian came in, we met Felix in Miami. It was part of the World Baseball Classic. Presented to him the presentation after the second flight. He's like, I'm in. Adrian and Dubai, I'm in. So, and then Nick was the fastest, because we met and we turned everything around in terms of his investment and him coming on board in 3 days, because he wanted to be here for the launch. So pretty cool.
I think we all understand the opportunity that we are presented with here, and we understand the work that it's going to take place to get us to that point, and we're ready to put that work in. We're ready to make this one of the most amazing organizations in the history of sports, and we are so blessed to be able to do it right here in the Middle East.
And if you're wondering, is Nick always like this?
Even when he plays.
The answer is yes, even at 6 a.m., midnight, whenever. He's always like this.
Hey, bro, I'm a lucky man. I know how fortunate I am to be up here with these amazing individuals. So how could you not have a smile on your face being up here?
Did you drink a Red Bull? What you good?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. No Red Bull today, just 1 cup of coffee. That's it.
Any other last questions? I know it's hot in here. One final question.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, I do. I've had a ringside seat to watch this whole thing come together. And it's just amazing to see this happen. The one question that I have now is that the next step for us, how do we connect with the Dubai franchise? How do we connect with the Abu Dhabi franchise? I mean, we're in build mode now, and as you said, making this all real. We've got some legends up here on the stage, and you too, Cash. I mean, you're a legend in the making.
Legends and cash has been, it's a common phrase that I've heard quite a bit.
It's legends in the making. I just think that's a nice add-on.
Great question, Jeff.
But how do we connect now?
BaseballUnited.com. Hopefully Herbie's flipped everything on. We have DubaiWolves.com. Abu Dhabi is what, Herbie? AbuDhabiFalcons.com. Okay, I'm just testing. I mean, I would think you were confused for a minute there. I was worried. And our social media handles as well. Just launched our Instagram, our Twitter, our TikTok, our Facebook. So really excited about it. Next week, we'll announce our managers for both Dubai and Abu Dhabi, which is going to be exciting. And then we're going to be out here, like we said, out in the community. So just very grateful for the opportunity. Very blessed to be working with these gentlemen and everyone else from the Baseball United team who's here. We've had people come from the United States, from India, from Pakistan, from here in the UAE. Truly an international team bringing this together. We've got Aussies on board as well. I just want to thank you all one more time for being here with us. Appreciate your attentiveness. Appreciate you all being on this journey with us. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.